So this is going to be a very short video about how I fixed the dash rattle in my 2023 Rivian R1S. It's also going to be a lousy video because I only took stills and a very short video when I did it, but I thought folks could benefit from what I ended up finding out. So I'll point out all the gotchas and what to fix. Okay, first thing, you're going to want to get some pry tools. You can get them off Amazon or anywhere else, and use them to pry off the A-pillar Alcantara covers, as pictured here. Pry it from the top. It pulls down and towards the center of the vehicle. It's just one clip. It'll pop. Be very careful not to go too deep inside, as there's a side curtain airbag in there, but just apply a little bit of force and it'll pop right out. It won't fall off. It'll hang there, and that's fine. You just want to pop it off and then shimmy it up towards the roof so that you can clear the grate below. What I mean by that is, where I'm pointing here, there's going to be revealed a little black piece of plastic that's part of the grate that you're trying to remove off of the dash. And once you can shimmy up the A-pillar cover, it'll expose it. You only need to see it and then just push the A-pillar cover closer to the A-pillar to tuck it on the outside of that little lip that's going to be exposed. And at that point, if you do that on both sides, the front grate will be free to come out of the dash. Nothing will catch on the A-pillars. Okay, now you're free to basically pry up the speaker grill out of the dash. Go along the front of the rim of the speaker grill, all along left to right, and just kind of pry it up. Clips will start popping out, and once you get that front lip off, you'll be able to see into the back. The back just kind of lifts out, really. There are 3 connections there. The center speaker that's pictured underneath the grill at this point, and then 2 phone speakers that are on the driver's side just behind the gauge cluster. Those you can just unclip carefully. They're not tricky, and you can lift the whole speaker grill cover out. Okay, now with the cover off, you can see what's underneath here. This sideways B-shaped plastic vent assembly is very loosely attached. It's actually sitting on top of a cabin filter, and if you'll see in a second here, it just rumbles. It just kind of rattles against the assembly for the filter housing, as well as the green edges of the inside there for the lip, and it's extremely loose. I found that, like, if you push down real hard on the speaker grate, what you can do is push this B-shaped assembly there down below the blue lip, and then that seems to solve the problems. But it's not meant to rest there. You're just kind of pushing it and getting it wedged, and then eventually it kind of rattles free. So here, this is what it looks like when it's in its normal spot and the grate's off.
Here we go. That's it.
Okay, so here's what I did to stop the rattling. You can see where my hand is there. I put some felt tape in between the air filter assembly and that B-shaped housing where it's touching, and so that it won't rattle against it on that back edge there. I additionally put some felt tape on the front edge of the B-shaped housing so that it doesn't rattle against the blue-green lip there on the inside of the dash. I used kind of thicker furniture pad type of felt items instead of just thin felt tape, and that had the added benefit of sort of deforming that B-shaped housing a bit, so it wasn't able to rattle much at all, in fact. So it's just kind of sitting on the pads. All right, that's it. You just reverse all those steps, reconnect the speakers, put the dash in, push the A-pillar covers back together. They clip in pretty easily. Everything clips back in really easily. And then you're done. It's not rattling, it's quiet, it's perfect. I would easily recommend doing that. It's not a hard job to do, even if you're nervous about tearing apart your $100,000 car. Okay, thanks. Good luck.